Welcome everyone. This is Bill with Severe Radar Watchers. We are going live on this severe weather with a possible derecho in Iowa. I'm going to go ahead and swap over to WSC3 and let's get this thing started. We do have a PDS watch at this moment for this area. All right, there we go. We're here. Good deal. We have several severe thunderstorm warnings going at this time in the Iowa area. Going into this system's heading into see here's southern Wisconsin and going into northern Indiana, Illinois next. That's where the severe thunderstorm PDS, a particularly dangerous situation watch is. Very rarely we get these, but they issued them today. Um, so, like I said, we're hopefully y'all can hear me. Waterloo, is that Waterloo, Wisconsin? And Josh, that Waterloo, Wisconsin? Because a lot of times I don't see some of the cities that are on here. I just see a few of them. But like I said, we got it. We got this going. I do have some public safety audio going also. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it. I'll try. Make sure it's still working. It should still be working. So, like I said, right now we're getting everything set up. We got a lot of severe thunderstorm watches, warnings ahead of this. This is also created when going through Des Moines. We had 130, 135 mile per hour winds on tilt 2. And we'll check them real quick using the storm relative velocity. See what we got. Give it a minute, let it catch up. Then get this new scan going. Then we'll probe it, see what it has here. Not as strong as it was earlier in this front. It looks like it has died down some. Over here, we're still getting some 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts behind it. Some 86-mile-per-hour wind gust over here on this end. And there's a couple spots in 92. Let's look at the reflectivity back here. That's on this major frontal system right here. This front right here is where we're getting those winds at the moment. This southeast, southwest of Des Moines, in a winter set, New Virginia, I-35. This is all in Iowa at the moment. That's where those damaging wind gusts were going. We have severe thunderstorm warnings up here in Wisconsin at the moment. Possible 60 and 70 mile per hour wind gusts with 1 inch 3/4 to 1 inch size hail possible with those. But this main one right here has got gusts up to 80 miles per hour are possible in this main area right here. See how it's bowing out? That's why they're calling this a possible derecho is due to sustained winds and the length of it, how far it travels. don't know if y'all can hear that, but I do have some desktop up. Turn that up a little bit. See if y'all can hear the radio traffic. But earlier we had, like I said, when it went through Des Moines, Iowa, there was reports of lots of damage to vehicles, homes, um, businesses in the area.
South Harrison, 112 South Harrison also has phone line crossing the road and is impassable.
Are y'all able to hear the radio traffic? Because I got it turned down on my side. Yeah. All right. Okay. Thank you, Asa. I didn't want it overpowering, overbearing right now.
Good. What is your address
I've
again?
had this on this radar for a while. Let's see if we back it up. That's how far back I go with it. You can watch it as it's moved through the Des Moines area,
Line again.
and it's just been
112 South
forming out there. It's just the velocity scans on this. It'll take a minute to catch up. You can see those high winds out there. Yeah, well, this was earlier.
Jasper County,
Storm,
97.
storm relative is a lot better.
97.
See if we got
We're
those
all clear from the accident on County Line on
those massive
65.
winds that are going through
This
earlier.
is a waiting
They're taking a
ride.
minute to catch up.
Copy.
You still see there's still a lot of damaging winds down here, Des Moines area. And I'll zoom out to show you how this is just using the next rad. The system is now entering into the PDS watch area. That's how big this system is at the moment. Let me see, we got some just above Kansas City, another line forming with some hail in it. Up to 3/4 inch size hail being picked up by radar, as radar indicated. But let's see, what's the new county? Iowa City. That's in. See if I can do radio traffic for us. That is offline. A lot of them are offline due to the storm knocking out power. Um, uh, That's what the NOAA weather radio's got to say out here.
When you're sick,
I'm gonna turn it on to NOAA weather radio. That way you also hear that, hear what's going on with that. Hey, JCN. Hey, Connie. As soon as this goes through its commercial.
Saturday night, partly cloudy with a 40% chance.
It's not doing what I want to do. Right now, this is the only radio.
Has anyone told you there is a power line down at 305 East Station Street? 305 East Station.
So as this moves to the west, to the east, it's probably going to get bigger. This is going to continue throughout the night into.
Down and so no traffic runs over it.
Yeah, hopefully this is not an all-night event, but it may be. They're getting the brunt of it right now in Iowa City. Storm relative. All right, here we go. 70-mile-per-hour winds. 73, 74. There's some 80-mile-per-hour winds. There's an 84-mile-per-hour near Cedar Rapids, Iowa at this moment. That's using storm relatives. Base velocity, this is what it's showing. Let's go up to storm relative. There's this 100. This is on tilt 2. Storm relative velocity. Iowa City right now is getting 80 to 100-mile-an-hour winds in some locations. So this is the main threat right here. This is the main brunt of the storm right here around North Liberty, Iowa City. This is where you're getting your biggest winds at the moment. Let's see if this works. Let's go to storm relative velocity here. There it is. Using radar Omega out. Pick up 138, 136 around Iowa City. See if there's anything. I don't see anything correlation coefficient right now. Oh, it's not tilt, a different tilt. There we go, tilt to. So close on tilt 1, that means the winds are lower to the ground. Is where they're the greatest right now. Where's it turn into itself at? Yeah, it may be. It's bowing out so much it's kicking it backwards. That's why I'm going to two views here on the radar Omega app. You can see up here is right where you're talking about where it's turning. Yeah, it's basically bowing out so much that it's pulling it back around. So it is coming back on itself. We'll watch it go through there real quick. You see how it's just turning back on itself. It is. The radar site in Davenport is about to get hit. In Davenport, Iowa.
Electrical failure alarm. Kellogg site.
It may not last through this. I know they're supposed to last through a certain amount of damaging winds, but I don't know if it can last through this one. Go back to WSB3. They just issued a new meso discussion. I'll read it to you. Basically, what's likely for the Wisconsin area, north from central Wisconsin to the eastern Wisconsin. Continuous being monitored for convective development this afternoon with a risk for damaging winds, hail, severe thunderstorm watches likely. What's likely is issuance 80%. Conditions are becoming more favorable for convective development this afternoon. Okay. Visible satellite shows some clearing occurring across parts of central Wisconsin, allowing for some more diabatic heating and temperatures into the mid 80s. Amid rich boundary layer moisture, dew point temps in the low to mid 70s. This has resulted in moderate destabilization of the atmosphere with MLK nearing 2,500 joules per kilogram. Westerly flow aloft combined with low-level southerly flow is producing 30 to 35 knot of effective bulk shear across the region. Given the thermodynamic and kinematic environmental indices, any storms that develop in this region would pose a threat for damaging winds and isolated hail. Recent CAM guidance supports the notion of convection developing and becoming more widespread in coverage by mid-afternoon. Therefore, conditions will continue to be monitored for probable watch issuance in the next 1 to 2 hours. So they're talking about issuing a watch in this area up here for later this afternoon, evening. It's about an 80%. You notice it will go for Wisconsin and part of Michigan up there. Yes, derechos cause tornadoes. When they get the inflow, um, usually they're outflow dominant. They throw up false TBSs, but if they get any inflow, they will cause can cause a tornado. But more likely with this today, there's a 5% tornado risk in this area. More likely today, the damaging winds being at 130 mile per hour, we'll see more damaging winds than those until it cools down later this evening, and that's when your tornado threat may come in. Unfortunately, possibly into the overnight hours. Let me read this current meso discussion we got here. Widespread damaging winds of 70 to 100 mile an hour are expected to continue eastward across central Iowa over the next hour or so. These winds likely impact Cedar Rapids, Iowa City, and eventually the Quad Cities area. A small bow echo will continue rapidly eastward across eastern Iowa in the next hour or so. Apex of this is how the apex of this is how is not. Sorry. Apex of this bow is moving eastward around 50 to 60 knots, and the potential for widespread damaging winds remain apparent. A recent measured severe wind gust of 99 miles per hour was reported at the Marshalltown ASOS associated with this bow, and a couple other gusts up to 100 miles per hour have been noted. Current expectations are for this bow echo to maintain its intensity across eastern Iowa, with 2,500 to 3,000 joules per kilogram of MLK present downstream. A swath of 70 to 100 mile per hour wind gusts producing destructive damage appears likely to impact Cedar Rapids, Iowa City area within the next hour, eventually reaching the Quad Cities area around 18Z to 1830. You think there'll be a high risk? I don't think they'll issue a high risk. They may increase the wind potential on the next update, but I can continue to see them maintain the moderate risk for right now. But I see this continuing on for the next several hours, though, at least. You see see the false TBS up here? It's the TBS bar meso detection with TBS of 35 knots, maximal delta velocity 71 knots, base height is 4.3 thousand feet, depth is less than 18,000 feet. Yeah, I see a couple of meso detections right here in Cedar Rapids and between Keystone and Fairfax, Iowa, at the moment. And then there's a couple others in this back severe thunderstorm warning. That's where the outflow is letting up, and it's letting inflow come in this area right now. So we will continue watching this thing as it moves through the afternoon into the evening hours. I'm also checking social media, any reports or anything. Um, but I don't see any other. See a lot of damaging wind videos, trees falling down. Um, there's a storm where it's moving in the it's blowing the doors open on at a business, but I don't see anything else at the moment. Well, I was looking to see if I saw any kind of damage report, any damages there, videos we could possibly watch. Robins, it's in the apex and low. Probably right there. Here we go, Robins. Go replace reflectivity. Yeah, that's where we're going near the radar in a way. There is a little bit of rotation right there, possibly, but with all these damaging winds, it's hard to tell if it's got the inflow. You may be getting some inflow right here, Central City, though. Right here. It may be getting some, that might, inflow notch may be occurring right here in this area around Central City. There's 1 inch hail, almost 2 inch hail being reported picked up by radar near Cedar Point at this time. Oh, wow. I'm looking. One of our Discord members is posting images. She's being affected by this at the moment. Yeah, yeah. She's showing a lot of damage in that area, and she lives in Iowa, in this area right here we're watching right now. She said it has passed her place, but it is pretty bad. Yeah, you got a lot of pictures going on right now. All right, Jasper County, the one of the feeds we're listening to is one offline, but they're both offline. So that's telling me that they've lost power there.
Chance of thunderstorms.
So they have lost where we're listening to feed at has went offline. Um, see if there's any more online. Right now, with all the multiple power outages, um, here's another one. So if they're playing, nope, offline. Yeah, Waterloo, Iowa. Yeah, I know they're in Waterloo, Iowa. I just found it. Let's see where I'm at on it. Rum County. Rum County. So get in here. A lot of Iowa has no power. If you know anybody in the Iowa area, trying to find it. Yeah, we still have a TBS up here, right where it's getting some inflow at this moment. Yeah, and I don't like how this is bowing out and getting just picking up down here at the bottom a little bit, picking up, especially down here around Memphis, Memphis, Missouri. Yeah, it looks like it's bowing out more and also getting more, say, longer. down here at the bottom. And this is intense right here. We got a TBS mark. We got a little bit of inflow trying to come in near Wilkin at I-80 right now. There's a, we got do have a severe thunderstorm warning here that says tornado possible. When it says tornado possible, conditions are favorable in the severe thunderstorm for a tornado to to spin up. So that's why they put tornado possible on some of these radar images. Doesn't mean tornadoes are there, but it's like more likely to occur in that area. New severe thunderstorm watch has been issued. Let me zoom out to it. Get the information off of it. It's not going to give me the information. All right, severe thunderstorm watch number 427 has been issued. Expires at 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Hail possibility is 1.5 inch wind gusts up to 70 miles per hour. This is not a PDS watch. Repeat, this is not a PDS watch. It's just a severe thunderstorm watch at this time. It's till 7 p.m. for Wisconsin. I mean, yeah, Wisconsin and Michigan. And get my bearings straight real quick. Yeah, the Quad Cities is coming into the Quad Cities now. So yeah, it does a lot with the daytime heating, and then in this area, and they said there was possible clearing over there. It just means the destabilization is there for the storm to produce more, gain strength with this instability. And I also need to look at my own weather because it's getting cloudy out here right now. I know there's some severe thunderstorm warnings not far from me. So I gotta find my tablet next to me and check my own weather because I'm more concerned about this. See what we got going on. All right, man. I got it. A few special weather statements above me. I got a line of storm moving towards my area. Also, hopefully I won't lose power. Phone line moving in northern Georgia right now. It's moving to the south as we speak. So I may get it too. Nothing as bad as this. Like I said, mm, So, like I said, we're going to sit here and keep up with this. Small notches of inflow knot. It could be where the the wind has actually died down. The outflow has died down some, and it's causing it to get some inflow. There may be some rotation in that area, um, but more likely it's just where it's let down enough that it's getting it's getting a little bit. All right, I'm sitting here just peering around on this thing, see what I see if there's anything that we still got the TBS here on this notch. This lower end around Mount Pleasant um, is actually getting more organized than it was earlier. Um, Grant, do they indicate strong inflow? I've never seen it. Yeah. Um, this has been a first for a lot of us. Um, Even the meteorologists are just at awe at all over this because of the way the system is expanded. So, like I said, this was shocking to a lot of them currently. So, Wisconsin tornado. It's, I don't even have GR on. Let's go GR2. All right, let's go. It's not showing up on. No, let's go GR2 here. We're swapping GR2. Yep, I see it now. Got it. Radar up there. Okay. Let's see. We got it going. All right. Yeah. National Weather Service in La Crosse has issued a tornado warning for east central Grant County and southwestern Wisconsin until 1:30 p.m. This is radar indicated rotation. At 1:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Platteville, moving southeast at 25 miles per hour. Where's my numbers? Oh man, all my attributes for NWS are not working right now. So We're going to wing this. Okay, I'm back. All right. Sorry about that. I want to make sure I get this correct when I go to full panel. All right, let's get a 3D version view of it. Now let's look at rotation. Yeah, that's a strong rotation right there in Platteville. Sure. 3D view right now. We're looking at flat view right at this moment. Now it's not looking good for Chicago. Um, Not at all. Hey Art, right here's this tornado warning we have at the moment. We get the icy surface. That just gives us, that just brightens it up a little bit more. That way we look, shows up better. Because sometimes it's not as bright where you see it. But the good thing is I don't see anything of correlation coefficient. And that's what I'm showing here on the right lower screen is correlation coefficient. There's a little bit of rotation right there. Um, on just past State Route 80. And you can see it's already dying out as it moves into the next county towards Belmont. So still the rotation is there, but not as bad as it was. They may extend this. I don't foresee them extending this one, but it is possible. Let's see if we got a radio traffic for that area. New tornado warning just issued for Darlington. This area is getting the inflow it needs to start spinning up these tornadoes. The National Weather Service in Milwaukee has issued a tornado warning for eastern Lafayette County and south central Wisconsin, central Greene County, and south central Wisconsin until 2 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 1:22 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm can produce a tornado. Excuse me. Was located over Darlington, moving east at 40 miles per hour. It will be near Argyle and Blanchardville around 1:45, New Glacius and Monticello around 2 p.m. Other locations include Wyoda, Yellowstone Lake, St. Parrot, Attica, Calamine, Lamont, Woodford, Jordan Center, Fayette, Dayton, and Gratoit. I'm sorry if I'm misspelling saying all of these. I really apologize. Yeah, I'm Southern and that's just the way I speak. I don't know a lot of these places up there. Um, I just wish there's something going on with the National Weather Service because the attributes that we use are not working today. That tells us the miles per hour and everything on these storms. The place files are not working. And I just figured out why a lot of this is not working. Iowa State is where a lot of this information comes from. They may have taken some damage there. Because a lot of your weather radars and everything get used Iowa State Mesonet, and it may be down at the moment. Ooh. Okay, would it be easier to say where is the main rotation in the storm? Yeah, there's a lot of wind damage in Cedar Rapids right now. Where is the main rotation that spawned this tornado warning? That's what I'm looking for in this 3D image. And I just remembered it's about to start raining here, and my Tahoe is sitting outside with windows down. So Bill's about to have a wet car, wet seat. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna leave this up for a moment and go put my windows up because the wind is picking up where I'm at and everything. It's nothing bad, but we are getting some heavy wind, some light gusty winds, and it's raining. So I'll be right back. Haley may come here to talk to y'all. I don't know. She's sitting on the love seat over here watching me, so she may bark. Say it's a rough weather day. Tell me that. All right, no more cussing, Bill. Okay. Weather threat's done. My rain threat's done here. I didn't leave the windows down. I left the Tahoe. I left the sunroof open. Won't be the first time though. Well, I'm back, as you can tell. You hear me? Can you hear me? Knock knock. I'm here. Alrighty. Gotta have a little fun with this. Joke around a little bit. So hey Sneaky, they're good. I know. I good a lot of them. So we're a lot of the same servers. Yeah, I see this. It is getting ooh, especially back here behind on the county line right there. It's definitely getting tightened up right back here. Let me just zoom in on that one area right there. See if I've got it. And you can see it right there. I'm gonna point to it. This right here would be that would be the inflow coming up of the rotation. You can't see it on isosurface. That will be your there it is right there. Looking at it. Right there is your rotation. Where it's pulling in at the moment. Um, that's why it's tightening up. It has definitely tightened up on there. I don't see anything on Enrot on the ground at the moment. No yellow, red, or green. But it's definitely close to it, and it's definitely getting bigger on this tornado warning at the moment. You can actually watch it here, how it in these three scans, how it's gotten a little bit increased more. It's definitely getting tighter right there. Good idea, JC. Good idea. Good idea. What radar size is KDVN? KDVN. And there's your base velocity in that area. You can see the rotation right there on the ground. I'm just going through some things real quick. I'll get. That is definitely in the Darlington area. That's Wisconsin, right? Let's see. What county is that tornado warning for? I'll see if I get. East Central Lafayette in Greene County. All right. Whoops, wrong button. I just messed up. All right. Lafayette County. Lafayette, right there. Let's see if they got radio traffic. Nope. Their radios are down. See Grant. Grant. No radio traffic for this area at the moment. So we're just gonna yeah. I'm gonna give y'all a heads up. I'm getting heavy rain, thunder, lightning at the moment. I hope I don't lose power. Right now I've got a thunderstorm over my residence. So Haley, come here. Come here, Bug. I'm calling my dog in here with me. Come here. Stay with me. I want to check Darlington real quick. I'm gonna swap over to WSB3 real quick because I'm gonna go up here to this tornado warning and I want to get a better look with correlation coefficient at this time. I didn't like something on that scan, so I want to pick up this. I'm not liking something a little bit. It may just be radar clutter. But I want to watch this area right here. That's where the main rotation is at the moment. And I'm getting some gusty winds here at the moment. I'm watching. Well, still got a lot of wind blowing. All right, let's go back to let's look at storm relative velocity real quick. Still see the rotation right there moving through Darlington at the time. Um, and you notice it says expires at 3 p.m. each. Should be 2 p.m. Central Daylight Time, not 3 p. Okay. Yes. Yeah, I'm having a bad thunder. I'm having severe thunder. Pretty good sized thunderstorm at this moment. Um, um, hold on, if I have to, I'll go into Nightbot real quick. And then, okay. No, it didn't. On my end, it didn't. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Still see the rotation right here. Still in Darlington. I don't know if they'll extend this tornado warning or not. Um, like I said, We're having a we're just having thunderstorms everywhere today. Y'all probably hear it thundering here, and I'm looking out the office window, and it's coming down pretty hard. Called old age. Um, mm. Hey Tyler, hey Tyler, this is now. This is different. This is actually occurring right now. This is WSB3 Weather Station 3 software. This as is this is live look at the radar as of 2:44 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time or 1:44 p.m. Um, Central Daylight Time. And we got a possible derecho in the that has moved in from Nebraska into Iowa today. Um, with damaging wind gusts, have had some reports of over 100-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Some have been measured at 100-mile-per-hour mesonet stations located in Iowa. And we currently have a tornado warning in southern Wisconsin for a tornado for radar indicated tornado warning, and it expires at 3 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Everything's showing up here is Eastern because that's the time zone I'm in. So we'll just play it. I've had it sitting here a while. Let's play this and let it go and see what we got going on. Watching this derecho with this possible derecho, if you notice, I'm sitting here pointing at the screen like you can see me. Um, how it comes together. It's all the main part. I'll stop it. The main part of the derecho in Davenport, Iowa, right now in the Quad Cities area is actually picking up more speed and is joining this other part out here to its east. So you see how it right here at Bellevue, Iowa at the moment. That's all going together right now. So what it's doing is pick up enough speed that it's catching up with the top part of it, and it could possibly form a one major squall line, derecho line. We still, like I said, we still have that tornado warning until 2 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Let's zoom in on it again. Still some rotation in the Darlington area to the northwest of Gradit. Look at storm relative velocity. This whole area right here is probably a major wall cloud that's rotating going into Argyle. We're still getting 60 mile, at least 60, 70 mile per hour winds down here on this, in this area. 80 mile per hour winds. The severe thunderstorm warning said it's up to 90 mile per hour winds. Springbrook. Trying to find Springbrook. This is a PDS. The reason this has got a red background to it is because it's a PDS severe thunderstorm watch. um, South Bellevue. Okay, let's check it. Got it right there. Check velocity. Check storm relative. It may be a pixel or two of rotation back here, but a lot. It looks to be more outflow dominant at the moment. Still getting 90 mile per hour winds in tilt one. A lot of this. All right, they have canceled the tornado warning. They have canceled again. They've canceled the tornado warning at this time. It had about 10 more minutes left on it, but they did cancel it. Which is good. It the outflow probably took over any possible rotation there. But within this does look like it's going to be spinning up. We have a TVS tornado vortex signature. Low level depth velocity is 59 knots. Maximum depth of velocity is 59 knots. Base height is 2.7 thousand feet. Depth is less than 10,000, greater than 10,000 feet. So we do have a TVS marker just north of Springbrook. At this moment. And there's possibly one up to inch of 3 quarter hail. Hail probability is 50% for inch of 3 quarter hail at this time. Radar indicated being detected. TVS is actually picking up more now. So let's go to storm relative velocity and look at that TVS marker. Let it go through a scan here. Can't really tell because it's right on the line. This may be some small rotation right here, very broad near Hanover. A lot of this is picking up TVS markers because of how the storm is getting just the winds are so great right now. Um, the main front of the storm right here has got a possible 90-mile-per-hour wind. And this severe thunderstorm watch is PS watch ends at 7 p.m. tonight. Oh no, 9. I think it's 9 p.m. tonight. Well, 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time. It's a possibility they may extend it. Um, I don't know if they'll keep it a PDS watch or just extend it. I think it's a Sneaky just said that depends on how much instability in front of the system, probably enough. Um, because I'm watching this lower tail form a little bit more as it moves to the moves to the east. It all depends. It all depends, Aiden. How much further this thing's going to go. What it's going to do when it crosses Lake Michigan later this evening, overnight hours. What's going to happen? So it's very possible that there could be some storms heading into the Ohio Valley. Um, their severity don't know yet, but there is that possibility. Yeah, yeah. This actually the Derecho they had the enhanced risk for this storm system, and then they had to increase it to a moderate. They were not expecting to go moderate, but with the instability and everything in this area and the daytime heating, um, that's why they increased the moderate risk. Plus, they saw how the wind speeds, wind gusts were increasing as it moved to the east. Yeah, is this southern edge is getting longer, getting more well defined down here. Now, down here where it's getting the buildup is building, this is where the tornado threat will probably increase because it's not as strong, and that's where the inflow will probably start. So the lower half of the storm um, is where I feel the tornado threat will be the most. That's just a weather enthusiast guess. I'm not a meteorologist. I'm just an enthusiast, but that's just a guess on what might be happening. It is now a severe thunderstorm warning to my east. So hopefully that doesn't pick up more. Hopefully it doesn't move that down to me. Getting possible 2-inch hail, 2 and a quarter inch hail size right here near Fremont. We'll swap GR2 and look at that, get 3D on that. It's getting a little bit more of a lift now. More hail is coming, popping up. So it's getting the lift it needs into the freezing level. So let's swap our GR2 and pull up some 3D of this. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Do what? Are you serious? TVS on a severe thunderstorm east of me right now. I'm in a meso discussion, and it's showing on GR3. It's showing on GR3 right now. I don't see TVS east of me right now. It must be gone. Oh, TATL radar. Use KFFC. TATL is not going to show much. It's going to show worse, not as good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. Northern Illinois get McHenry area. I'll be honest with you. Um, Looking at Northern Illinois right now, see where the McHenry area is. How far is it from Bloomington? Um, I would say anything north of Springfield, stay weather aware. Um, Due to everything picking up. If you notice, we're getting a lot of TVS markers on this bottom end, and that's because of the bottom half of the storm is getting some inflow. This line we have watched this line build today. The southern edge of the derecho. Watched it build. So I would definitely stay weather aware with this. Yeah, yeah. We got two people in our server that are involved in this severe thunderstorm right now. Um, I'm close to it, but I'm not in it. Let's put the hell core on this report. I'm going to swap over to KLOT since the storms are getting close to the Illinois radar. Just look at this hell core. Change the not as impressive as I thought it was. I said changing the dynamics of the hell's not as impressive as I thought it was. Let's do a cross section of it. See if I've got it right here. There's your hell core right there. In one spot. See, it's lofting it up about 35,000 feet. The center of the hell core right there. I'm going to slide back a little bit, get another one, cross section. I'm going to try to pick up that right there. It's not as impressive as the other one was. Okay, then we got one here. And it's going about 20,000 feet. So that's why it's not getting the large size hail that you would expect, because it's not tossing it up and down in the severe thunder inside the storm. But it's impressive nonetheless. We do have two new meso discussions out at this time. Meso discussion 1455 valid. Areas affected portions of far eastern Iowa into southern Wisconsin and northern Illinois, including the Chicago metro, considering severe thunderstorm watch. The severe threat continues for severe thunderstorm watch 426. The potential for widespread and destructive damaging winds gusts of 70 to 100 mile an hour plus, and perhaps find the school of text. Perhaps a tornado too will continue as a line of storms moves quickly eastward across northern Illinois. This line will likely impact the Chicago metro area around 4 p.m. 3 to 3:30 Central Daylight Time. The bow echo over eastern Iowa has developed a comma head structure on its northern flank and a very large rear inflow jet with measured wind gusts of 97 to 112 miles per hour recently reported in the vicinity of Cedar Rapids. 17Z sounding from DBN. Those are steep 700, 500, 700 to 500 millibar lapse rates of 8.5 centimeters per kilometer. Centigrade, whatever, C per kilometer. These lap rates combined with a strong heating of very moist low-level air masses supporting 3,000 3,500 joule per kilogram Cape ML Cape downstream by the bow. The 25 knot of effective bulk shear also observed on the sounding is somewhat marginal for storm organization. Regardless, with the bow echo already very well developed, organized confidence remains high that a swath of widespread destructive damaging winds of 70 to 100 mile an hour will continue to sweep eastward across northern Illinois and vicinity over the next hour or two. If the current eastward motion of the bow around 60 knots holds steady, then the widespread damaging wind threat will increase across the Chicago metro area by 3 to 3:30. In addition to substantial straight line wind threat, some increase in tornado threat may be developing on the northern flank of the bow, where mid-level rotation has recently been noted. Other cells have also formed ahead of the line across far southern northern Illinois along a weak warm front, and this convection will pose a threat for isolated large hail, damaging winds, and perhaps a tornado or two. So there you go. Uh, that's this message. Uh, okay, are we live still? All right. It, it restarted on me. Ah, is it still going or not? Okay, cause cause I'm showing here it's having a issue maintaining live feed right now. All right, good. Yeah, I think what we're having here is